Are you serious? Are you serious? This causes me to be angry. Are you serious? Babies are crying. Children are dying. And I don't know if anybody has a clue what's. Are you serious? Crying and dying. Children are dying. Yes. And somebody needs to be upset about it besides me. And I'm furious. It's interesting how we don't get a clue, or I should say, the current administration doesn't really have a sense of urgency. They're more worried about going green. Kids are turning green because they can't get formula. Let me just slow down and take a deep breath and give me a moment to collect myself. I will be on ffctv.info tonight on the Getting Ready show with Pastor Melvin Whittington. But first, let me talk about this baby formula shortage. It's cataclysmic. Over at noblegoldinvestment.com, www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Tomorrow morning, the first thing you should do when you get up after you have your first cup of coffee is call Colin Plume at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And tell Colin that what is going on. Stock market lost 1,200 points today. The S&T fell 566 points. The NASDAQ fell 566. The S&P fell 165. Bitcoin's down almost $1,000 on the coin. Gold is the only thing that went up $1. Silver went down $0.25. Are you serious? Hyperinflation. Oh, and gasoline's at the highest it's been in history again today at $4.56 a gallon as a national average. I'm just going to say this. Now's the time to set the goals for the next cycle of hyperinflation. And this way you'll always be moving forward. You need to be growing and making money, not losing it. Imagine how much more freedom and fun you'll have in the golden years if you start a gold IRA with Noble Gold and fight the hyperinflation. This month, for every person who sets up a $20,000 or more IRA account with noblegoldinvestment.com, we'll get this beautiful 3 ounces of pure silver. That's Thomas Jefferson. This is the Silver American Virtue Coin, 3 ounces of pure silver. Yours for free simply by rolling over that 401k into gold IRA. Save your money, get a free coin, and rest better at night. That's noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Well, guys, it's getting ugly out there. That's all I want to say right now as the baby is crying as formula shortage continues. 2 children were hospitalized in Tennessee after needing IV fluids because of the baby formula shortage. Matter of fact, the children were treated through IV fluids and nutritional support in the hospital after not adapting well to different new formula types, according to a pediatric gastroenterologist at Le Bonheur Children's Hospital. You see, you can't just go, babies need to be cradled, nurtured. And you get them on the formula that's right for their digestive system, and you don't change it. You can't just go this one today, and we run this one for 2 weeks, and we're going to go to that one. You can't do that. Now, not all mothers are able to produce breast milk, and not all babies are able to adapt to it. We have to have the right formulas for the right children. And to just all of a sudden have a baby shortage in the middle of all the rest of this stuff that's going on. How in the world can this even happen? How did it happen? Because they shut down the baby formula plants, and they shut them down. The government officials, inspectors shut them down, and they're still down. And now they can't produce enough baby formula for the country. How do you let this get to this point? When you got to get out ahead of it and say, okay, we got a problem. We got to shut this down. We got to clean this up. But we got to get this up and going in the next week or two. We got to look at inventory levels. We got to look at total amount of formula that's being sold, and we got to make sure that this country doesn't go into a crisis area. I mean, that's not hard. How many people are on the payroll up there? I mean, seriously, this is insanity. This isn't last thing we need, the baby formula, cataclysmic, catastrophic apocalypse. But that's exactly what we got. And it's unnecessary. It's insane. Let me just read this, okay? To try to get, let's see what the media has to say about it. The baby formula shortage, 2 children now hospitalized. This is the Daily Mail. In Tennessee, after needing IV fluids, 2 children in Memphis have been hospitalized after they needed some IV fluids and nutritional support due to baby formula shortage. Both of these children, one's a preschooler, the other's a toddler, both from different families, had to be rushed to Lafayette Children's Hospital because their parents could not find and could not secure the formula that was needed. The shelves across America have gone bare. The children were treated through IV fluids and nutritional support in the hospital after not adapting well to the new different formula types that they could find. Pediatric gastroenterologist at Lafayette Children's Hospital, Mark Corkins, who is 60, said in a statement viewed by The Hill that the parents have declined to talk to the media, but the preschoolers were admitted in late April and are still being treated. They've been there 3 weeks. And while the toddler has been hospitalized for over a week, these are young children who have health conditions, special medical needs. Obviously, they have special dietary requirements of certain formulas they need. You cannot make multiple substitutions throughout a child's care. It will not work. This is a serious problem, and there's children that are sick throughout the nation, some of which are being hospitalized. Others are very ill at home. The empty shelves of baby formula is absolutely atrocious. Nestle Switzerland announced earlier this week that they would be airlifting sensitive digestive formulas to the United States, as well as Danone, another Swiss company, to help combat the growing crisis. Many states, including Tennessee, are experiencing about 40% shortages after Abbott Laboratories, the largest formula maker in the United States, recalled products back in February, sending parents spiraling and leaving babies with rashes and illnesses after switching to generic brands. However, the precious formula is still being subjected to international tariffs, very difficult to get. And Biden and the FDA announced they will streamline the process. That makes me I feel better. Biden and his people are going to streamline it to help get this back on track. How good you feel about that? Even the First Lady Jill Biden, who's 70, and her husband's administration have been filled with nothing but empty promises, trying to come up with a way to solve this problem. Even the First Lady addressed the nation in a new public service announcement yesterday, saying becoming a mom or dad means falling in love deeper than you ever thought possible. And in those first few months of sleepless nights, of endless diapers and dirty dishes, and worrying about every little danger, your love can feel like only thing that keeps you going. I don't know that I know you are doing an incredible job, even if you don't always feel that way. I know you're worried about what's going on. I know you feel bad. You're trying to feed your baby. The president sees you, he hears you, and his team is working around the clock to get you what you need. How do you feel about that? How confident are you about that? It's the same thing we're being told about high price of gasoline. We feel your pain. We know you're having it. We're seeing what we can do about it. Same thing as the porous border down south. How do you feel about it? I feel your pain. We know this is the problem. So instead of, we know that there's issues here, and we know there's issues there, but this is kind of how things are right now. We're going to get through this. How's that make you feel? That's not putting formula in the baby bottle. That's not putting milk in the baby belly. I'm trying to be I am calm. What are you talking about? I am calm. I just can't, they can't take it. Their babies are crying and they can't get milk. And it all happened during the same time that we're dealing with, the Supreme Court thing and Mother's Day riots. I mean, isn't this weird? It almost feels like it's a war on mothers, children. Baby formula. Baby formula. How do you run out of baby formula? And the government's got too much control. The earth can shake. The sky comes down. It's evil. The mountains. 2 days left. Get your tickets. It's evil. But I will fear none of those things. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Dark waters rise. The thunder pounds. The wheels of war are going round. And all the walls are crumbling. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your What? You can't just shut down my song like that. Refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. The wind will blow, the rain can pour, the deluge break, the tempest roar. But in that storm, overcome the evil. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, what? You call for me. Someday when time no more shall be. We need Jesus more than ever. Where is your sting? Get your tickets now, guys. We only got 2 days left. Get your tickets now. Underneath your wings. This is insane. It's evil. We've become a third world country. She made war. She stood before the woman. Revelation 12:4. Get your tickets. We got to overcome this evil. The world can shake, but Lord, me. Someday when time no more shall be, well, I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wing. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wing. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wing. Seriously, guys, I mean, this is becoming a baby formula apocalypse. It's a cataclysmic, catastrophic event. This, all I can say, it's evil. It's evil. We need to overcome the evil. We only got 2 days left. For 48 hours right now, 6 o'clock on Friday, this webinar will launch. We're talking occultism. We're talking murder. We're talking Antichrist, talking beast kingdom. We're talking exorcisms. We're talking demonic possession, demonic obsession, demonic infestation, and demonic affliction. We're talking the hordes of hell, the book of Revelation, 666, beast kingdom technology. We're discussing all of the events, aliens, demons, ultra wicked celestial beings, MK Ultra, starvation, depopulation, Agenda 21, Georgia Guidestones, on and on and on and on. There's so much to cover. Guys, we only have 2 days left. Get your tickets right now. Go right now to paulbegleyprophecy.org. That's www.paulbegleyprophecy.org or www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go there right now, okay? Go there right now because we're running out of time. I'll be back with more information right here on this YouTube channel. But first, I'm also going to tell you that soon I'll be live with Pastor Melvin Whittington over at www.ffctv.info. That's www.ffctv.info tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's 18 reasons Jesus is coming back. That's the show. We've got 18 scriptures, 18 different reasons in the Bible right now, things that are happening right now. 18 reasons Jesus is coming back. You don't want to miss that tonight at ffctv.info. That's ffctv.info. There's a war on America. There's a war on women, and there's a war on babies. There's a war against the church.